Good day, sunshine. It's a beautiful day here in the Bronx, and I'm Sid the Great, the People's Hype Man. Thank you for joining me here today. Okay, I gotta get something off my chest, something that's annoying me, and I'm just trying to work through it, so maybe you guys can help me work through it too. I just saw the trailer for Mel Gibson's movie, Force of Nature. And I have some serious mixed issues about it, and maybe they're not really mixed. Maybe they're really aggravated issues about it. It is a film that is set in Puerto Rico during a Category 5 hurricane, where Mel Gibson's character is a retired police officer who was refusing to evacuate his building. During that time, there are these thugs or criminals who are breaking in or trying to break into the facility, the home or the building structure, compound. You know what? The fucking building, all right? Look, where Mel Gibson lives, they're trying to break into where he lives, okay? And they're looking for $55 million. One, I don't have a problem with the story. There have been many, stand your ground films out there. Plenty. Nothing wrong with the story, the base of the story. Hurricane, no problem. Mel Gibson, no problem. Bad guys, no problem. Money, no problem. Puerto Rico, problem. That bothers me so much personally. I know it bothers a lot of people. I also know it doesn't bother some people. I know a lot of people don't care. They don't give a shit. It doesn't bother them. It bothers me. And here are some of the reasons why. It portrays Mel Gibson as, a badass. Cool. Mel Gibson has always played badasses, okay? I loved him in Lethal Weapon series. Loved him. And I loved all of his other movies as well. He's a fantastic actor. But the problem is, none of the people on the good side are actually Puerto Rican. What? You mean to tell me that the cops that are in this film who are there to help him, none of them are actually real Puerto Ricans, like real life Puerto Ricans? One of them is Latina. Go ahead, sis. Okay. But the other dude, no. I don't know his geological background, but he does not appear, it does not say that he is Latino in any form or fashion. Okay? Nothing against him. This is all about casting and representation. Nobody on the good side is actually Puerto Rican. But on the bad side, the main bad guy, David Zayas, I believe his name is, David Zayas, who is also another great actor. I loved him in Dexter. I also liked him in Expendables, where he played a bad guy. He's on the bad side. Not hating that he's getting a check. Brother, get your check. Do your thing. But there is a bad representation there. Bad. Real bad casting. You could have put my brother David on the good side. He could have been freaking Mel Gibson's sidekick friend. Like, listen, I would have accepted that. Like, okay, look, gringo, you crazy motherfucker, but you know what? You need a Latino brother there to help. You need this Puerto Rican dude to get you through. And then we got to go to the fact that we're talking about a Category 5 hurricane in Puerto Rico. We do not need to go wonder why that bothers people. Maria was not that long ago, 2017. Or in 2020, it's 3 years later. This would not be an issue. This would not be an issue if Puerto Rico was good. It is not good. It is far from good. Since the hurricane, which they are still recovering from in many parts of the island, they then recently, since November, have had nearly daily earthquakes. And I am not bullshitting you when I say daily earthquakes. You could Google it. Google Puerto Rico earthquake and you'll get the U.S. Geological Survey on the actual earthquakes that are happening. Matter of fact, Google will pop up when the latest earthquake hit Puerto Rico, and it was just the other day. A 5.5, a bigger one, hit the other day, okay? But they have daily earthquakes that hit the southern part of the island. They are not okay. In January, I purchased 10 tents and flew them down to Puerto Rico along with 60 pairs of shoes to give to kids. And bless this man's heart, Raymond, from Helping Hands from Puerto Rico. I was able to link up with him so that way he could distribute that. And I was able to go down there and help put tarps over this family's house with beautiful children. And they were just a loving family. But I saw the earthquake damaged homes for myself. Puerto Rico is not fucking okay. And then you add on top of this goddamn pandemic that has stopped relief efforts. Helping Hands for Puerto Rico was going to start a 5-month reconstruction initiative. I wrote the press release for them. I made the flyer for them to get construction workers out to Vieques or Ponce for 5 months. 5-month initiative that had to be put on hold because of coronavirus. And then now we get this movie that only puts further insult to injury. Like, hey guys, here's this movie about your freaking country that's been fucked up by a hurricane. Let's relive it, and we've not fixed any of the fucking problems. Oh, I'm trying to stay calm here. I do not have an issue with the actual plot of the movie. I only have issue with its setting. You didn't have to have it in Puerto Rico. Mel Gibson didn't have to be the good guy. Mel Gibson plays a wonderful bad guy. If you see him in Expendables as the bad guy, he fucking killed it. Killed it. He would have been amazing. That would have been a great. People would have welcomed that because, listen, I understand the turmoil and the controversy with Mel Gibson. Listen, I get it. But it probably would have went over easier for some people if the roles were just switched. Just a little bit. Get one Puerto Rican person on the good side. One. Give us one per white person on the bad side. One. Let's even this out. Even it out. Even in Expendables, they created a fake country. A fake South American country that David Zayas was the bad guy in that film, which was cool. No problem with him being a bad guy. But they created a fake country, even though it was based on some real shit, but they created a fake country for the plot of the film. You mean to tell me that the writers could not think of coming up with a fake country? A fake island? Fuck, even an island that is real, that has never been hit by a hurricane, would be better than Puerto Rico. I could just be highly upset because it's personal to me, porque la isla de mis padres, it's the home of my parents, it's the home of my people, and I am invested in its well-being. I am invested in its uprising. I am invested in the people because we Puerto Ricans are a prideful bunch. Prideful bunch. And I will say I have not seen the film, and I will see the film. Don't get me wrong. I will see the film. So that way, maybe I could take back some of this angst. Maybe I could take back some of the frustration after seeing the film and saying, you know what? All right, I see what you did there. That was a good flip. Maybe this is all just controversy. And you know what? Very clever. At least it could be. But if it is not, and it is not clever, and it really doesn't do the Puerto Rican people good, then this is nothing more than a Hollywood exploitation film. You're just exploiting the Puerto Rican people and exploiting the Puerto Rican tragedy of Maria and the plight that these people are still facing. I hope it's not. I really, really hope it's not. Because truth be told, this film probably could have been an uplifting situation, even having Mel Gibson star as the good guy. And you know what? Maybe it has a great ending for the people. And that's where I'll leave you. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Visit Helping Hands for Puerto Rico because the relief effort hasn't stopped. Puerto Rico still needs your help. Viva Puerto Rico. That's my heart beating for you. Good day, sunshines.